the strategy of using Bob to control Maria. As just an example. So the idea is basically you use a group inside the population to control another group. And why would you do that? Well, it's a strategy. It's a strategy which is pretty smart. So I'm the government. I want all the people to do something. I want to push them to do something. Well, pushing them directly might not be easy. So what will I do? I divide the population into groups. The elderly, the adult, the kids, and then I use one group to push the other group into compliance, into doing something. And this is exactly what they did with the vaccination. Oh, to protect the grandparents, let's vaccinate the kid. Ooh. So you use someone to actually get someone else into compliance. This is a very nasty strategy, but it works, right? And especially you can play on the responsibility, basically. If you don't do this, then here is the risk. So again, play on the perception. The cost of not doing something, they up the cost of not doing something, where actually the real cost is almost zero, right? So what can you do against, when you understand this strategy, what can you do against this strategy? Well, if they use Bob to control Maya, to get Maya to comply to anything, then you could actually go toward Bob and start talking to him and explaining him why the governments, why the elites, why the authority is asking him to do this, right? And it's possible that the person doesn't believe you, doesn't resonate with you. But what you want to do usually is to plant a seed, right? So what if the government was actually using Maya against you? Would you think that is okay? So try to reverse a bit the game, get him to perceive it, the things differently. And can you actually use that strategy, the same strategy, against them? So for instance, your government is using group A to get group B into compliance. A is using poor people, for instance, to get rich into compliance, or whatever, right? Or is using rich people to get poor people into compliance, or is using elderly to get adult and kid into compliance. Well, you can do the same with them, right? Can you identify groups inside the governments, inside the authority, that you can turn against each other, right? Can you actually get Mayor, for instance, to turn against higher rank official? Can you use this group of Mayor to get other groups compliant? Can you use this area of the country to get this other area of the country compliant? So it's something you should play with, definitely, because they are doing it at scale. Again, the difficulty of directly asking someone to be compliant, you go around by finding someone else to actually get this person to be compliant. You find someone else to do your job, your nasty, dirty job of getting the other person into compliance. And in terms of responsibility, oh, no, I didn't do anything. Actually, this group pushed the other group to be compliant. So see how you can merge the accountability and responsibility in the process. So feel free to think about this strategy and see how you can leverage it. Thanks.